Marjorie Taylor Greene. Wow. All I can say is, what a woman. I've never in my life seen a woman lie that much. Like, Marjorie Taylor Greene need to be in jail. Her and her buddy Candace Owens. I have hate in my heart for no one. I love women. I respect women. Period. But the things that come out of Marjorie's mouth, she make women look bad. All women. She make all women look bad. I have a lot of empathy, sympathy, anything that has something to do with the woman. If she's suffering, if she's doing bad, whatever, no matter what it is, I have all types of empathy and sympathy for women. You know, without women, there would be no men. Without women, I mean, we all probably be drifted off somewhere else on drugs and, you know, out there killing each other and killing people and just doing whatever we want to do. But it always comes back to having a strong woman that you can listen to, hold you down, you know, when your day bad, make it better, all that. See, I don't believe in the whole, you go to work and the woman, when you get home, the woman should have a plate for you made and the dishes should be clean and the house and all that. No, I can do that myself. Beautiful lady, you can sit down and I'll cook the dinner and I'll do the dishes and I'll have the house clean. Because I appreciate women. Just not Marjorie Taylor Greene. With all due respect to Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene, Georgia's own. Word.
Being held there without bail. Many of these people have never been charged for a crime before.
That still don't mean go up into the Capitol and hurt people. Okay? I don't care if they never committed a crime. If I go commit a crime right now and have a clean jail record or whatever, I'm going to jail if I commit a crime, especially a federal crime like going to the Capitol. Carry on.
Some of them are veterans, and
that makes it worse. Veterans. Okay, so what did they sign up to be a veteran for? Like, why did they join the military if they couldn't uphold the country? So they spent all these years going to wars and all the type of stuff, right? I mean, what was their narrative? Why did they do it? I don't care because they're vets. It doesn't matter if you're a vet, a police, a lawyer, a nobody, a man, a woman. It doesn't matter. When you do what you did, what she did, I mean, what those guys did and women did at the Capitol, that's who I defend. The Capitol Police and the stand-up people in Congress and at the White House that's doing the right thing. You guys don't want to hear that. I have no sympathy for no one who went in that Capitol, even though I'm mistreated in this damn country. And I have forever been mistreated in this country. But I will take up for Congress, the people who support people like Officer Fanon and the rest of those guys and women. Incredible. The hell you be talking about?
Treatment is unbelievable. They are told they have to denounce President Trump.
Hey man, I think that's the best thing they could do. Denounce Trump. Who has he done something good for? Who? Who besides himself? Fuck Donald Trump. It might sound like I was a little angry when I said it, but every time I think of him, I think of all the bad things that he's done. He's human. He has the right to mess up, you know. No one's perfect. But what he did and what you did, I mean, and the rest of the Republicans did, I have to ask myself, are you for the United States of America or for a dictatorship?
have never been charged for a crime before. Some of them are veterans.
So?
And the treatment is unbelievable. They are told they have to denounce President Trump.
They're told that they have to denounce Donald Trump. Well, they might have a better life then. Because the people that like Donald Trump are not very good people. I'm not going to say all, because I know some Trump supporters. I know some, and they're good people. But if you do something for Donald Trump that land your ass in jail, good for you.
Some of them are veterans, and the treatment is unbelievable. They are told they have to denounce President Trump.
Good.
They are told that their views are the views of cult members.
It is.
Even though these are men that every single night at 9 o'clock at night, they put their hand over their heart and sing the national anthem voluntarily.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, really? 9 o'clock every night like clockwork. And they are a cult. 9 o'clock, they put their hand over their heart and sing the national anthem for a president in a country who don't give a fuck about them either. I wonder, is that a shot at Colin Kaepernick? I'm just wondering. And I think it probably is. I don't give a fuck if they in jail while you crying about their ass being in jail. They committed federal crimes against the people. I thought in this country, if you do right, you're good. If you do wrong, you take your ass to jail. So, you taking up for these guys. What's your motive? What's your agenda? I know what it is. You know what it is. You know, Marjorie, I'm just surprised nothing's bad happened to you besides getting kicked off your committee assignments. And Kevin McCarthy, bitch ass, he wouldn't do it. He had to do it. The Democrats actually had to. They kicked you off. He is no leader. Kevin McCarthy is not a leader. He is sucking Donald Trump dick. What is you talking about? He admitted that Donald Trump did it. The whole world knew Donald Trump did it. Everyone knew. Everyone knows. And now, Donald Trump had nothing to do with that. Give me a fucking break. Go pray. Dear Marjorie Taylor, you and the rest of your comrades up in Congress, Republicans, are the worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. And you add Candace Owens in the two. But you guys are the worst of the worst. People elected the wrong people. If they knew that either they racist and or you guys just didn't have a clue, and they didn't have a clue that Donald Trump was coming into office, he was going to succeed and do some fucked up shit, and you guys would be stuck and have to suck his dick and rub his balls to keep your position. It doesn't matter what color I am, but I'm going to tell you, I'm black. Now, as soon as the January 6th happened, it was 1,000 reports and questions about if there was a group of black people up there at the Capitol, what you think would have happened? Every single one would get shots. Would have got shot. All that would have did was kept asking for bullets. Reload. They'd have killed all of us. And I'm sure you with your little pocket ass 22 gun, you'd have been shooting too. Oh yeah. Incredible. We have people like you representing this country. But I can't really say that. The same country that stole this land from indigenous people, the same country that held black people as slaves for so long, we still living in that era. It seems like It's not much different besides technology. You are a congresswoman, and you are fighting for the people who fucked up this country down there and overthrew the government on January 6th. You need to take your ass to jail just for even supporting people like that. There's a lot of black people and a lot of white people who have been wrongly accused for things and have died in jail or spent 40, 50 years and get out when they find out the DNA wasn't right and let them out. So that's who the fuck you supposed to support. And I ain't even with people going to jail. But January 6th, I draw my motherfucking line.
A group of men being held in jail with no idea of when they're going to go to court, no ability to bail out, no ability to see their family, being mistreated and abused.
Well, check this out. What you think they're supposed to do? Sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in jail? Eat steaks and lobster and all that shit? They did something to get there. They fucked up big time. If you don't get a charge, don't get a federal one. Everything they get, they deserve. And they're not even treating them like shit. And you know it. They're not treating them people like shit. And the sentences are very, very light. Alright? Now let's talk about why, the police was even invented. To hold black people down. Black people were slaves. I'm sure you know that. But you probably say they weren't. They weren't. Black people were slaves. And the police were formed to make sure black people doesn't run off from their masters. Period. If they messed up, they went to jail. Now, in 1861, when black people were getting beat for whatever, for anything, they had a law on them books, and it says we 3/5 human, and also it's okay to beat the fuck out of us and do whatever you want to do with us, because black people are not part of the Constitution. We are not a part of the Constitution. And you want to talk about these motherfuckers? Okay.
Worse than we treat terrorists at Gitmo. Yet they have their hand over their heart every night at 9 o'clock and sing the national anthem. They are ridiculed, where they are mocked because of their political beliefs and because of January 6th and because of the color of their skin. So there is a two-tiered...
No, there are no motherfucking black guys in there. There might be a few mixed guys, but 98 to 99% of them people that did something January 6th were white. So what the fuck is you talking about? You stupid. Stupid.
Justice system, and these are the things that need to end. I believe in criminal justice reform, but I believe it should be reform that's fair completely across political lines and skin color. And I can tell you what we saw in the DC jail, none of that exists. When they're being force-fed gluten food and they have celiac disease, and so the food that they eat makes them sick every single day to the point where they will go without days without eating in order to just feel better.
Who gives a fuck? When they were doing all that bullshit, when Donald Trump made it cool for racists to come on out the woodwork, who gives a fuck if they gotta eat the gluten shit or can't get gluten-free stuff or how it makes them feel? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? What you think they supposed to eat, Marjorie? Prison food fucking sucks, stupid. And fucking credible. Yeah, some people shouldn't have the First Amendment, right?
Because they are not given better food. I think we can clearly see that there is serious abuse happening here, and we can go beyond the silly.
I wish you would talk good about black people like that. I wish you would. Because you know what? You are a member of Congress. But all you do is show hatred. And you a very racist bitch. And I say that kindly.
Dilly political games.
Treatment of the Capitol police officers on that day. I mean, I was
Matt,
down
you
here
a
that
hoe.
day, not too far from here. We saw police officers who had been bear
Yeah, what about the police?
and were blinded by
Mike Fanone, shout out. Harry Dunn.
You are now,
Brian Sicknick.
So I don't remember you holding a press conference about the treatment or the unusually cruel treatment of Capitol police officers.
You may not remember a particular press conference about police officers, but I have made many public statements and cried out against all violence against police officers.
You a damn lie. You went against the motherfucking police officers. That's what you did. Every time Mike Fanone them tried to get a visit with you, even his the woman Brian Sicknick, the guy who the first cop to die from January 6th. They came up there to talk with you guys about this. And what do? You guys wouldn't even talk to him. You wouldn't even fucking talk to him. But you want to sit back and talk about the guys who contributed to their death, his death, and guys that are still killing themselves? What? Bro, if that ain't fucking privilege, retardedness, man, oh man.
For the BLM, yes, for the police.
What about the BLM? I say fuck the BLM because I'm tired of black people killing motherfucking black people. Keep that shit out your mouth, bitch. Fuck BLM. Fuck Black Lives Matter. I'm not a supporter of that shit. I tell you, right is right and wrong is wrong. They fucking wrong and suck, and so do you. Picture that shit. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's just an evil woman. You're fucking just super evil. You never say anything good. You got Joe Biden in office, and you guys won't even help this guy. Coming off COVID. Or still in COVID. You guys won't even help him. Because Donald Trump. I think, to be honest, you got more balls than the men. I really do.
Across the country, I'm not going to separate them. I am very supportive of our police, and I have consistently denounced.
No, you're not.
The violence here. So do not go down that route. That would be completely unwarranted.
That would be completely unwarranted, huh? Nah, let's go down that motherfucking rabbit hole. You're not for the fucking police. When the Democrats start making noise about defunding the police, after George Floyd got killed, there was another black man got killed. You weren't talking up for George Floyd or nobody black that got killed. Ever. That's the only time you supported the police. Yeah, go kill another one. Yeah, then kill another one. Then kill another one. And if BLM come out, kill them too. That's what you like. That's exactly what you like. You don't support no police unless they're a fucking donor or they support you. And you know another thing? You just a piece of shit. Hey Marjorie, tell me this. If you want to do shit so good for the country, how about you guys working with the Democrats to pass some of Joe Biden's bills? You guys passed everything fucking Trump said. He wanted this, he wanted that, he wanted this, he wanted that. And you guys did it. So, if you guys are up in office for the betterment of the country and not all this divisiveness, why don't you guys help them? Because we already see Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema not on board with a lot of shit. So fuck both of them too, and they should be Republicans because they fit exactly in what you guys are doing. None of you motherfuckers want women especially, to have paid time off, right? And all of you motherfuckers don't want billionaires to pay taxes. A motherfucker working at McDonald's pay more.